Alright, you guys, we're gonna get straight into the video, and right now I'm just cleaning off my forehead with alcohol to get ready to put my skin protector on. It really doesn't matter which alcohol you use. I'm just using this because I just know that whenever I was braiding my hair down and adding the oils, I know I got that all around my forehead. So I'm just gonna make sure that all that's clean. As you can see, I went ahead and did the skin protector. I don't know if I ever said the reason why I use skin protector, but my skin is very sensitive and it just helps me from having breakouts and everything. Also, I'm drying this. Please make sure you dry each step. Like each step that you're doing and you're applying stuff, please let it dry. That's like the most important thing. Alright, you guys, this wig is from Lemoda. I honestly would give this wig probably a 7 out of 10, and I'll explain why at the end. But real quick, just put it on the lace, just making sure that I'm aligning where like I first cut the wig, since I am doing a old wig and I'm showing you guys how to reinstall any wig that you have in the back of your closet or a hairstylist did. So I'm just aligning it just to make sure that it's not, unproportioned and it's just perfect around the perimeter of my head. A small key tip also is make sure you take like a brush and brush back all the hairs from the wig just to push it out of the way, because you are trying to reinstall a lace that's not new and it's already been constructed on. So just either get a hot comb or a brush and just brush everything to the back. I'm taking my hair religion glue and I'm doing 3 layers, and then I'm gonna go in between and add more layers. This would be my first layer, but as you're gonna see when the video speeds up, I'm doing my 3 layers. Another thing, just in case you forget, because I don't know if you watched my last video, please make sure that you make sure everything is dry when you go through each step. Even when it comes to putting skin protector or alcohol on your forehead, each step you need to make sure that everything is drying, because if you don't, then it's going to cause so many issues and it's going to turn out not how you want to. In order for this to be effortless and easy, please just let everything dry. Another thing when applying glue, make sure you are spreading it. I think of it like spreading jam all over, so just make sure you're like spraying it everywhere and that you're making sure that your glue is becoming like literally all across your forehead, and making sure that it's spread evenly, because if it's not, obviously, like I say over and over, it's going to be some issues. So just make sure with that step you're going thoroughly and you're just smearing it all across your forehead of where you want the glue. As you can see, it didn't even look like I had my first layer of glue, but I actually do, and it's just dry and clear. Like I said over and over again, make sure you let everything dry clear. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest with y'all because I'll never lie to y'all. I think this has to be the hardest part of bringing your lace to the front of your forehead. With this, you want to make sure that it's fitting the perimeter of your head. Also, if your wig is starting to like have like lumps, you're gonna see what I'm talking about because you kind of see in the video. But if your lace is getting lumps, and it just seems like, okay, well, I thought, I, pulled a little bit of my lace. That's because the lace or the wig is way too big for you, and that's okay. The key thing to remember is that you can always adjust the straps in the back. That's the whole purpose. That's why I never tell y'all to cut the straps in the back, because there's no point, and never cut the comb in the back. But all you have to do is literally adjust the straps and it'll fit perfectly. Trust me. If you guys can't tell, I did kind of make like a little mistake of not like thoroughly hot combing my hair to the back, and I did not use my wax stick, which I normally do. But honestly, it's okay. It's always an easy fix, and it's just something easy and manageable. So I'm just basically just making sure that no hairs are like underneath my lace or anything. So that's what you're gonna see me do right here. And it's okay if you make mistakes. You just got to learn how to adapt and change and just fix. Then again, I'm just taking a comb, just making sure that I'm basically just combing in that glue, and just to make sure that everything is where I want it to be and everything is starting to press against, the glue. Also, if you have any like lace lifting up, that is also okay. Just make sure again you apply thin. When I say thin, thin layers of glue to the parts that you miss, and just, clean it up with alcohol if you put too much glue. Okay, so I have like a lot of hair on my forehead, and I have like a lot of baby hairs. So sometimes I do miss those spots. So basically, what I'm doing in this video, just in case you want to know, I'm just taking alcohol and I'm cleaning off that area because I did not obviously apply it right. So I'm just cleaning it off with alcohol, and then I'm obviously going to do my either my 1 to 3 layers of glue on my side. I guess you can call it sideburns or whatever, and I'm just repeating like how I did in the perimeter of my head in the beginning. I'm just going through with that, and I'm just cleaning it up. So if this happens to you, now you know how to fix it. In case you did not know, this is my favorite step and most important step, is taking that cool air. What did I say? I said cool air. Put that hot air. No, no hot air. We are not using hot air ever. You're going to take that cool air, and you're going to make sure that you're taking your comb and you're just combing that through just to make sure that everything is dry. Because if it is not dry, like I said over and over and over, I know y'all sick of me, but over and over again, then your stuff is just not going to turn out right. So always, always make sure everything is dry. So sometimes when you have a old lace, you have, I call it like leftover lace. You can cut those pieces. The pieces that are not drying or taking the glue and everything, I just cut those off. And as you can see, like it's melting even more and more because I'm like cutting off that excess lace. You're just gonna cut it off and just make sure, you feel comfortable with how your lace is. And if y'all see me turn around a lot, it's because everyone went to come in my room when I was recording. So I'm very sorry about that. I'm not really doing too much here. I'm just, taking a hot comb and just making sure that, everything is pushed to the back even more after I just did cutting the lace and everything. So I'm just making sure all the little hairs is still being pushed to the back after doing all this. If y'all could have seen how long it took me to get this middle part right, you would literally be like, what is wrong with you? But yeah, I'm just, trying to get that perfect middle part for the style of my wig that I'm doing. You're gonna see in the frame soon. I'm using the Silkening Mist. I think that's what it's called by Femi. I think that's how you say it. I just use that to basically just hot comb my hair down just to make sure everything is flat. That actually got my hair very, very, very flat. And it also, this wig was like very, very dry whenever, I don't know how it got dry, but this wig got very dry. So I used the Silkening Mist, and I'm not even gonna lie, it had my hair flowing. So I do recommend this, and it's actually worth the hype. And again, if you're new here, I just take my finger and I also just spray on my hand, whatever melting spray that you prefer, whatever you like. I use the Eben Sport, and I use a mixture of some other products if you guys want me to list it. But I just basically just take my finger and just press it just so that I can get that melted look. Go ahead and tie it up. Either you can wait the 15 minutes or you can wait the hour. It really does not matter. You can go ahead and wait the 15 and just tie up your hair. As you can see, I'm not using a lace band. Put the lace bands down and go ahead and get you these strips. They're so inexpensive and they literally stay on my head like for the entire day. It does not move. And this is what I also sleep in. I'm going in with my Ruby Kisses palette. I got the full size one. So I'm just mixing a couple of the colors to just, add to my forehead because I do have discoloration around my face. So you're gonna see me just mix a whole bunch of colors, and I'm just trying my best to like not press it, but just like almost like swipe through my forehead with it. Okay, soon I'm gonna drop a video on how I do my edges, but honestly, you just do what's best for you. Cause honestly, I just take like a mini flat iron and I just curl them up. You can either curl them up, curl them down, whichever you prefer. And I normally just take mousse, but obviously I ran out of mousse, so you're gonna see me use some spray. To me, the spray just makes your um like your baby hair is very sticky, and then it doesn't give the fluffy look. I love the fluffy look, so I'm gonna use mousse and then obviously comb it out, and then that way it's fluffy. For some reason, this wig is just giving me a hard time, and obviously I'm gonna be realistic with you guys. So that's what you're gonna see me do throughout the video, and just stress about my edges because it was just not working out for me.
Fuck that, baby girl. 3 wrongs don't make no right. 4 wrongs don't make no song. 5 songs don't make that long. 6 gonna make too long. 7 gonna make it right. Oh, fuck with me, fuck with me. Do you fuck with me? Whoa, baby, you fuck with me. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Do you fuck with me?
I know like my lace looks a little wrinkly, but at the end of the video, I just fixed it, and obviously I adjusted my straps just to fix it because the wig is a little bit too big for me. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into a review of this wig. This is Lemoda hair. It was honestly not that bad. It was HD lace. Of course, we love that. It's easier. But my personal opinion is do not dye this hair jet black. I just did a simple watercolor, and when I say this hair stiffened up so bad, like even whenever there's like this certain product, I can't think of it right now. There's a certain product that I use. It's called, actually I remember, it's silicone mix. Silicone mix normally saves my wigs. This saved it probably like at an 80%. It was still a little dry, but when I say y'all, like I was so over this wig, but I just wanted to really just show y'all how like I reinstall a wig. Even if you just need it for a couple days until your wig, your new wig comes in. This is really why I made this video, and to also give you an honest review on this wig. So honestly, I really don't care for Lemoda here. I feel like they could do a little bit better. But other than that, it does not really come pre-plucked or anything. The knots are very small, yes. But other than that, this wig was just decent. And would I recommend this wig to a beginner? Absolutely not. Would I recommend this to someone who actually, knows how to bleach knots, know how to do the basics? Of course. But I would just not recommend dipping this hair in watercolor and just doing like a watercolor thing. I do not recommend that. I do not recommend bleaching this like hair all over. I do not recommend that either. So please just take my advice, and not to like bash the company, but honestly this wig was just decent.
And I've been with triplets, I've been with friends, I've been so long, where do I begin?
I'm just doing the finishing touches on the wig, and then at the end I'll show y'all the final product. I hope you guys love this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I really do appreciate y'all, and I love y'all.
My girl got diamonds on her arm, diamonds in her ear. She even wear that diamonds for her year. I'm trying to treat you special like no one.